Democracy, the scariest of all the ocracies.
Democracy basically means government by the people, but the people are retarded.
When you let people vote, they name Mountain Dew apple flavor Pepsi or poison. Luckily for you, I have a limited time offer for a democracy alternative. It's called Listen to the People with Big Numbers next to their name, Ocracy. Why do you think I have all these subscribers? Because my political views are impeccable, but I'm getting ahead of myself. I'll tell you how Mr. Beast is going to affect the death penalty later. First, we need to get into a very sad story. There was a boy who had parents. They died. The end. No, I can make this sadder. There was a boy. He watched Gordon Ramsay videos every day after school. On Christmas Day, his parents got him a cooking knife. The boy went straight to the kitchen and began cutting carrots. But then he slipped. The knife went flying. Both of his parents were impaled by the sharp carrots, and they died. The boy's hatred for Gordon Ramsay grew every day since then. He studied politics to create laws against the cooking industry. Then he ran for mayor of Hypixel Skyblock, and he lost. Not one to quit, he ran the following year, and lost. This repeated 97 times in a row. Everyone hated him. Even me, the narrator of this story, hates Barry. But that all changes now. This video is about helping Barry achieve his dreams. If you're watching this video, you are part of the solution to our generation's greatest problem in Hypixel Skyblock regarding mayors. That starts with the letter B. See, even Technoblade agrees with me.
Barry.
Before we talk about how to get Barry into power, I'll go through why he has never won the election. Each mayor has 3 perks, ways that change the game for players in a positive way. The mining mayor gives mining XP, minion speed, and more loot. The fishing mayor hosts an entire festival with fishing events. So what are Barry's 3 perks? Perk 1, gain 15% more enchanting and alchemy XP. Sadly, out of all the 12 skills in Skyblock, enchanting and alchemy are both easy to level and mostly useless. Also, in real life, experience doesn't always make you stronger. Spending a week in a coal mine can actually make you weaker. Perk 2. Spells deal 15% more damage. As a proud user of magic, this is kinda pointless. 15% more damage for mages is just worse than Mayor Pool's dungeon perks. Perk 3. Enchanting and anvils cost 15% less XP. Instead of laughing in Barry's face, I'll give you an analogy of what this terrible buff would be like in real life. It's Saturday night. You're driving away from the police because you stole a body pillow. Your car is almost out of petrol, so you pull into a petrol station, fill up your car, and run inside to pay. And at the counter is Barry, and he pulls you close and whispers, "See those Mars bars? They're 15% off." He gives a discount on the Mars bars instead of the petrol. The other mayors would hand you a gun to deal with the police. The point is, the buff is for something hardly anyone uses. So if Barry is so bad, why am I telling you to vote for him? Because he's sad and we gotta cheer him up? Turn that frown upside down? No, I don't care about Barry. The reason is because if we do vote him in, then it'll prove humanity is doomed and will destroy itself. If you listen to what me and other YouTubers tell you to do, it's only a matter of time until humanity in the real world makes terrible decisions leading to its demise. But I'll explain that in a second. First, here's a list of fake reasons. Barack Obama's nickname is Barry. If you search for mayors, Barry comes up first on the wiki. He was destined for this. Then a major breakthrough occurred in the Discord. Barry converted into numbers if A equals 1, B equals 2, etc. Then Barry is 2, 1, 18, 18, 25. 2 plus 1 plus 18 plus 18 plus 25 equals 64. 64! The stack limit in Minecraft. Some genius had figured out a secret that Hypixel was trying to hide. Or it was just me shitposting. I feel like that word isn't swearing. There really isn't any other word you can use for it. It's a necessity, so it can't be swearing. I know, I need to see the people's opinion on Barry. I'll create a poll for the world. What is your favorite name? Retorg? Yormangandir? Rodriguez? Ramirez? Razarok? Barry. Only time will tell. Barry's up against 3 incredibly interesting and cool names. While we wait, this video was sponsored by Barry. Barry is a free-to-play mobile game that is not available on iOS or Samsung. It's only available on the original DS. And when I say free-to-play, I mean the first 10 seconds are free, then every subsequent second is $12. You can choose between a wide variety of characters. Barry, Larry, Barry, and Dwayne the Barry Johnson.
It's about drive, it's about Barry.
Use my link in the description. Barry will let me live if at least 50 of you download the game. It's been a few hours and I can check the poll. Wow, Barry Barryson himself replied. Some people guessed that I'm naming my child on whichever option is picked. If I have a child, I will definitely call it Yormangandir, don't worry. And the results are in. With a staggering 59%, Barry has won it all. Everyone wants Barry to be mayor, they just don't know it yet. People were starting to join the Barry train. Everyone was screaming his name.
Let's go.
Barry.
Let's go.
Barry.
I agree.
We have over 40 YouTubers agreeing on this, and the greatest YouTuber of them all is busy playing Clash of Clans. With all of these great things happening for Barry, I have to admit something. I once doubted Barry myself. Mayor Barry, a powerful wizard from another dimension. Who knows what great powers he would give the Skyblock player base when he is elected mayor? No one, cause he's never won. I would like to apologize. I understand if you want to cancel me and ban me from using Twitter. But first, let me explain the lore of Barry, the name itself. To find what the origin of the name is, we have to decide on one thing. Is Barry short for Bartholomew? Or Baza. Baza comes from the English basil herb, part of the lamiaceae family, which contains mint. Mint mobile ads are by Ryan Reynolds. Ryan Reynolds to play Barry in the live-action Archer. It all fits together. Ryan Reynolds is Barry. Vote for Ryan Reynolds. Now that you're convinced, here's how to vote for Barry. Get Minecraft. Join the server hypixel.net. Join the Skyblock server. Type /warp hub. Walk into this large building and go straight into the teleporter. Go to the ballot box in the middle of the room and vote Baza. So, why do I want Barry voting? In what way is this going to change how the world works and spell doom for us all? Well, this is a different form of democracy. Usually in democracy, everyone has an equal vote, but this time it's the ones who have promoted more VPNs get to vote. If you listen to me and the other people making videos about Barry, it's really just the people with more followers and subscribers who get to vote. In theory, the people or party with the best values that will benefit the people should win. In this case, Barry has the worst values possible. By winning, it will hurt players. So if this works, it proves that people will go against what will help them, all because someone famous said it. The population idolizes people so much that they'll hurt themselves to stick with them, which sounds terrible, but it's actually good. Hear me out. If we accept this, if we prove that famous people telling you to do self-harming things actually works, we can start studying it. We can use this as an example of a real phenomenon. People in the real world will start paying attention. It will become a real issue. This is just a game, and the perks don't really matter, but these things happen on a large scale in life. People will spend their paycheck on celebrity brands. They will vote based on what other people tell them. Imagine if the world worked to fix this. If we can all prove this is undisputably bad and happens far too often, then maybe we can actually work together to find a solution, to take the power away from people with followers. Because having lots of followers does not mean they know better than you. So please, vote for Barry. This will go down as an example of the dark side of the human condition. You might want to vote against Barry now, to prove you're a free thinker. You're not one of them. Yeah, I bet you're so different.